Hi, welcome back to Guardian Angel Resin Creations. Today I am going to create a candle holder slash incense holder. So I have an insert here that I can put into the center if I want to, so I'm going to make that as well. And this one has little houses around it, so as I've been doing projects, I've been just pouring into the little houses, and I have 4 little houses left, so I'm just going to do those white. So I have got 300 grams of my eco casting powder here, the AR400 Artco, and I have 104 grams of water because I do like mine a little bit sloppier. So I'm going to pour that in, and I might actually, no, I'm not going to double the mix. If I need to put more in, I will. So let's just get this mixed up. There we go. Now, on the website where I buy these, there is a calculator, and I do forget that they do have it. So I think if you work out how much water's in there, then you can work out how much powder you need. But we'll just go like this because I'm doing it white. I am just going to mix the powder. I have a brand new jug here because after a while they get all scratched up and horrible and hard to clean. So there we go. That's just about mixed. Just make sure it's all mixed in. And then we're going to just pour it in. I have a little star sitting there, and that is for something else. So when I do my eco powder, I try and make up my little stars. Just makes it easier when I go to pour in the bigger container that I make. It's like another candle holder that I do. So that is all mixed up. So I'm going to just pour into this. I have it sitting on a heater mat because it's quite cold out here today. And I don't have anywhere near enough because it has to go over these holes. One is assuming that goes over the holes. I think so. I'm going to make up another 300 and I'll come back. So I've got 300 and about 104 again. And then we're just going to make sure it is all mixed. We don't want lumps in it. Mix it all around, pour it in there on the top, and I will give this a bit of a shake to make sure that it is not, oh my gosh, overflowed it. Get that up. Oh, that'll teach me, won't it, to just pour it in. Let's just scoop it out with this. And that was way too much, wasn't it? And there is something in that. Get that out. Wow, way too much in there. Let's just put that out. Just want to mix that around. Just get it all incorporated back in there. Now I'm going to just get a bit of paper towel, just wipe that bit up there and just wipe around it. And it does need a little bit more of a dome, so I will do that. Let's wipe that off. There we go, that was easy. Now, just mix that again. Pour that back in there. Go. Scrape that all in. Ouch. There's a sharp bit on my new spatula. I got this spatula when I bought some new resin, and it's got like quite a sharp bit on it. So I'm gonna bang all that. I want no lumps, no bumps anywhere. Give that a shake all around all those little bits. Move that out of the way. Get that, there we go. There we go. Now, sometimes I find this powder does have some black bits in it. Okay, that looks pretty good. Just get that little black bit out. There we go. And just mix this around again because it will settle. Go. And I'll show you what I put my powder into. A yogurt dish. Because I buy it by the 10 kilo, it's just so hard to get the lids off continuously. So I decant. So I'm just going to pour this into here, and I'm sorry if you cannot see it because I did move it out of the way. Those little houses in there, you don't need to fill them all the way to the top because then you have to sand them to get them back into the little holes. You know, it'd be nice if I could count too. I said there was 4 little houses, but there's 5. My God, you must have been yelling at me on the telly. There we go. That looks pretty good. I think they are pretty good. Now I'm going to just do my little, I'll move my coffee out of the way so I don't pour it into my coffee. Just going to do my little star. There we go. And then I'm going to just wipe that and do my bigger one here. I won't do a colour, I'll just do a white for the minute. Okay, there we go, that's in our bigger one, and I don't think I'm going to have enough for the small. Oh, there you go. I had enough for the small. So that was 600 altogether. So I think if if I wasn't doing this, that would probably take about maybe 400 or 500 if you did the houses and not these as well. Alright, I'm going to let this set up and I'll come back and we'll demold. Okie dokie, I'm back. So, I have had this sitting in front of my heater for a couple of hours maybe while I did another project. So, I'm going to take this one out first. And I have wiped the back of this just with a cloth, just to get off any excess powder. I will just get a bit of paper towel. And I just use the Bunnings paper towel because I get a huge one for about $5. Anybody that's in Australia, Bunnings is good to go get your paper towel. Now, just pop these out gently. And these are little candle holes if you want to put candles in them. That's cool how it pops out. There we go. And I will take some photos with some candles. I might have some candles that fit in them. That's cool. There we go. It's just a Temu mold, probably about maybe $10 maybe, if that. So I'm just going to wipe around it because it is still damp underneath. So I'm just going to just sit that and try not to mark it. Sorry, I just kicked my stool. It's super shiny. It's come out really shiny. So I thought that this would sit in it. It will sit on it. So I'm going to just demold this, just a little wipe, and just get this out. There we go. So that's a shiny mold as well. Ooh, that's cool. So I can, if I want to, have that sitting on there. And there we go. So let's just demold our other little one. So just pop that out. And that's pretty cool as well. And our little, I'll just get a toothpick, because I haven't got any incense handy. So there's our incense stick sticking in there. And then we have our other one. There we go. So we just take that off. Just pop that there on our, I've still got my heater mat on. And I'm just going to just put that back. And we're going to pop some of these out. So I'm just going to move it across a little bit. Now these are all good. These have been sitting here for, well, some of them a week. So some of them, like these ones today. But every time I've done a project, I've just used the excess, because some of these got like mica powders in them, so they'll have a slight sparkle to them. So just pop these out, the little things. And then that one. There we pop, come on, out we get. Now I did sand one of these while it was still soft or soft-ish, but I'll be able to just get rid of some of this with a nail file. So just gonna pop that one out. Now I accidentally touched that one before, so I will sand the back of it. Let's get that. Come on, out you come. And then another little pink one. They look pretty cool. Get these out. I did brush the mold, but there is got some bits in it from just drips from the other ones, but it really doesn't matter. Just pop that out. I don't want to break it. It's just pushing my fingernails in underneath it. Gently get that out. There we go. And that one's an easy one. Ah, look what I just did. Are you kidding me? And that one. Right, let's try and get these out. I'll just try and I just got a little bit of super glue, and I just repaired the little ones that were broken. I should have waited. Like these ones just popped out super easy. They need to have a bit of a sand on the back of them, which I will do, and you can actually sit them under and sand them so that you haven't got dust everywhere. But and I will seal them. I will seal them with my gloss so that these shine and the colors shine in them. So that's my pink one, then the blue one, and I will get these bubbles out as well. Then we've got our little green one and another little pink one, and then it's sort of like a goldy bronzy color, I think, that one, and then yellow, and then we have blue and yellow. So that's them. And then there's our little white ones. So some of the tips, because I rushed them, I broke them. So we have all our little white ones here. I'm just going to wipe my hands. And what have I got on my finger? Texture. Make sure my fingers are clean. And then we're going to just move this over here. Hopefully it's centered, and we are going to see whether these fit. Now I don't know whether they go to the in or the out, but it doesn't really make any difference. Once I've sanded these, they'll all be exactly the same. So we have our whites, and then we have a little white over here, and then another little white. Not really even, but it doesn't really matter. Now a couple of little pinkies, They are going in better than I thought they would. Blue. And a nice little tall one over here. Get him in there. It's gonna go in. Yep. They just pop in quite easy actually. And a green. So we have like tall, medium, short. So then we have couple of, oh, that's a round hole. And then we have that's not quite gonna fit, and I knew that wouldn't, so I'm just going to, I've just got a nail file. I'm just going to sand it just a smidge, just to see whether for the minute I can get it in the hole. Look how pretty they are when they're wet. So I'm just going to pop that in there. I won't force it. And then we have another little white. Pops in there. So that's big, shorter and shorter. And then I think this goes a bit like that, so that we have the taller. And then we can just try put a different hole. So there we go. See if that's going to sit in there. There we are. That actually looks quite pretty. There we are. So thank you all so very much for watching. I will take some photos of these. I will I'd love to have a candle in there, so I might try and do a little bit of shopping on the way back from where we're going today. We have to see my mother-in-law. She is really quite ill. She is in the hospital, so we are going to do a hospital run and go and see how she's going, and I'll do a bit of shopping on the way back. So thank you all so very much for watching. I'll definitely take some photos of this. Hit the like button, let me know what you think, make comments, what colors I can do, what sort of candle I can be doing. I have thought about putting like making candles and putting them in there, so might have a bit of a go at that. I'll see. So thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button, let me know what you think. I'm trying to get up to 500 subscribers. I need another 13 people to hit that subscribe button. So thank you so very much for watching. I will catch you next time, and be safe.